guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca and today I'm going to share with you guys my postpartum must-have checklist of basically all the stuff I know that I want to prepare to have before this baby is born and comes home. Now, we recently moved, so a little disclaimer, I'm in our guest bedroom right now, so please try to ignore the mess and the lighting and the camera and all of that. I need to get a good setup going soon, but there's still stuff in storage. We don't have everything fully sorted out yet, so I don't exactly have my camera, my memory card, my light, anything like that right now. So sorry about that. I will have it soon. I promise the quality will go back up soon. But today I'm just going to share with you. Also, be sure to head over to my Instagram down below. It is at Becca Halm, and that is where you can see me on a daily basis. But getting right into this is my checklist of all of the things that basically I need to put in my Amazon cart and order to have ready to go when I get home from the hospital, essentially. And this is kind of basing off of, I've already had a child, so it's stuff that I really utilized a lot with him, so I expect to utilize a lot with her as well. This doesn't include like newborn stuff. If you guys want to see a separate newborn checklist, let me know because I will do that as well then. The first thing I have on here is Dermoplast, which there are different types of brands. There are like different people make them, so you can get any brand that you want, but Dermoplast is what they give you in the hospital for the perineal, I can never say it right, spray, and it really does amazing wonders, especially if you're like me and you have like any tearing or stitches, anything like that. I definitely would say to have some Dermoplast on hand at home ready for you. I know that Earth Mama makes a spray. A lot of people like the Clariderm from Young Living. I have that as well. Try any one you want, but definitely have one of those sprays ready because they really, you won't regret it. The next thing I have is Tux pads, which are essentially witch hazel pads. Again, there are different brands that have them. I know the Frida brand does these like bigger wipe kind of version of them, which is really cool because I might grab those ones honestly, but they're essentially just witch hazel pads, and those are another thing for postpartum that if you have tearing or stitches or other things, it's another thing that's really great. Again, the hospital will give this to you, but they only give you so much of it, so you might come home and realize that you need a couple weeks worth of that kind of item. The next item is Depends, which essentially are adult diapers. I did not like mesh underwear. I think that the mesh underwear feels like it's gonna fall off. It makes you feel like you're gonna leak. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything great for you. So I am one of the people that loves the adult diapers for those early days where you are bleeding quite a bit and really want the security of not feeling like you're gonna leak, not feeling like it's gonna fall off of you or anything like that. It really, I have zero regrets over using those. So definitely going to stock up. Another thing that I already have, but I thought I should put on the list for anyone out there, is underwear. I totally am an advocate of buying specific underwear for postpartum. It doesn't have to be like, you know, like how like there's maternity underwear. It doesn't have to be like made for postpartum per se, but getting some sort of like just full coverage underwear that you don't care if they get ruined, I 100% recommend it. I don't wear my expensive or pretty underwear postpartum. I don't do that until I am completely done bleeding. And you can bleed for quite a while. For some people it's not that long, but for some it can be over 8 weeks. So I definitely would say get some underwear that you don't care if after you're done with your 4th trimester you just toss them out. The next item that some people can definitely benefit from are the perineal packs or like ice pads. If you've had a baby before, you know that they give them to you in the hospital, but again, they only give you a couple, like you won't have a lot to take home. But I definitely actually utilized them for a long time postpartum. The first time I bought the same ones that they gave me in the hospital and I used them. But I think I'm gonna grab the actual like reusable ice packs this time that come with washable sleeves that you can just put them in a sleeve and use them and then refreeze it, like the gel packs that are meant for it. But it's basically supposed to give you like a 20-minute ice pack therapy down there where I mean, I hope I won't need it as badly as I did with the first, but I definitely needed it with my first. So I definitely recommend having some on hand. Going with like having those kind of ice packs, I would actually also recommend if you plan on nursing to grab some of the breastfeeding ones as well. There are like nipple cold packs, which just kind of are to the shape of the breast and the boob in general. So they're just kind of made for that area instead of like literally icing your boobs when your milk comes in. I would recommend getting the ones that are made for breastfeeding. The brand Lansano, they make one. They're circular. I thought they're really great. If you're planning on nursing, I do have a couple of nursing things here. The first one is nursing pads to put in your bra because I leaked pretty much the entire time I was breastfeeding with Hayes. You could leak a lot in the beginning. I know a lot of people do when your milk is first coming in and you're very engorged. Personally, I leaked the entire time I was breastfeeding, so nursing pads are always important to have. Along with that, nursing bras. I prefer the like sports bra nursing bras, if that makes sense. You don't have to always be in like a structured bra, but getting a lot of comfortable sports bra style ones are really important because even overnight, you're gonna wanna wear a bra a lot of the time if you're nursing because it can be really uncomfortable not to, and you can also leak all over your bed. There were so many times where I would wake up with a lot of milk on me whenever he slept through the night. So definitely would say nursing bras. And then going along with that, I also would say a couple of like camisole kind of tops. They don't have to specifically be nursing tank tops. I don't necessarily think those are super important if I'm being honest, because most camisole tops can pull down just as easily and cost less money. But I would say to have some though, because it's definitely nice to have them on under your t-shirt for when you are nursing. The next item I have is a like belly band or binder. I hope to have another vaginal delivery, so I'm not gonna get like a super crazy one like they do for C-section moms, but I do plan on getting just a nice low compression band, just because it feels better when you're kind of holding yourself in. You don't feel like you're falling apart after labor and delivery. So I definitely plan on grabbing a new one. After that, I already have this, but I just have to include it in here, is some sort of breast milk collector, whether it's the Haka, Lanzano makes one, LV makes one. There's a lot of different ones, but it's the one where you just can suction it to one boob while you're breastfeeding on the other, collects extra milk. It's awesome. But the last items I have on here are actually food related. For me personally, when I was nursing, I drank body armor every day, so I plan on grabbing a big pack of those, and I also plan to just have a lot of good, easy snacks that I can put kind of all around the house for nursing as well. Alright though, that is it for my postpartum checklist of just the items that I know that I used a lot after I had Hayes that I want to make sure I have in the house before this baby is born, so when I get home I can be as comfortable as possible. If you have anything else to add to the list, comment down below and let me know. There are so many different kinds of things you could put on a list like this. These are just kind of my very top must-haves to survive on. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Definitely subscribe if you enjoyed. Head over to my Instagram down below and follow me there. And I'll see you guys in my next video.